you recruit a quarterback every class,
Yeah.
and you have to.
Mm-hmm.
And the portal is a real thing and all that good stuff. But let's talk about that. This is a guy, Baker is a guy that, like I mentioned, is 2 years away. Unless
Mm-hmm.
he reclasses to 24, we're not even going there. But he's 2 years away. So quarterback recruiting is set and commitments are set. But what happens to the guys underneath him, or a year ahead of him, should I say, as they get ready? Tad Hudson, already a part of the North Carolina program. Merdinger will be before Baker gets here. What do you see, and how do you see that shaking out? I think it's good to have
So
as
I
many
think
birds in the hand.
this is kind of what we deal with. It's like as soon as we move to the next class, the prior class is completely forgotten, and it's crazy because the fans are all going nuts over that class when that was happening, but now it's completely forgotten and we're on to the next class. And so I think Tad Hudson has tremendous talent. I mean, he has some of the best arm talent, pure arm talent you'll find, on a quarterback. Just effortlessly strong arm. A kid who, he played on the Carolina Stars. He played at Huff High School. We mentioned them. A Charlotte powerhouse that he took them deep into the playoffs multiple times. Played a very tough schedule. So he has a lot of talent. And really, and then I like your kind of comment also. I mean, if Drake Maye leaves like everyone expects after this season, the competition is going to be there among, Tad's going to be in that competition along with Connor Harrell and Merdinger and all that. What your thoughts on just what things look like with that?
Well, my thing is the best guys play,
Mm-hmm.
and the bottom line is, and this is what's different, and it may not be different. It may just be because we cover them and talk to them all the time, so it may go on at other places. Guys are going to play if they can play. If they're good
Yeah.
enough to play, they will play.
Yeah.
Mack Brown is not going to sit around, and Taylor Vippolis said this on the thing we did with the offense. Mack Brown's not going to stash somebody that's really good that could help them win now. It just
Yeah.
doesn't work that way. And the cool thing about it is that the portal is available. And I'm not saying portal for anybody. I'm just, talking in general. If you want to play and you're in a situation where you're not going to play, whether your name is Tommy Ashley or Don Callahan or, Michael Jordan, you can go somewhere else. And
Yeah.
Mack's shown um, that he is willing and able to help people find landing spots. So the thing is that it'll all shake out. I'm
Yeah.
interested. Here's what I want to see, Don, and you've seen a lot of tape on these guys, and we'll talk about Baker specifically, but I want to see these guys play in person.
Mm-hmm.
Merdinger will be tough since he's down in Florida, though they are playing Cardinal Gibbons up here at some point, or at least playing them. I want to see him in tape. So how does Baker look? People are asking for comparisons for Baker already. Do you have one? Have you seen him recruit and sort of been able to compare him, say, oh, he looks like such and such? Somebody mentioned C.J. Stroud. I mean, C.J. Stroud
Yeah.
was one of the best college quarterbacks in of a
Yeah.
long time. So
You know, I need to see more. I mean, the talent is definitely there. The size is there. The arm is there for me to like it, but I need to see more. I need to see it in person, to be honest. I'm a big in-person guy, especially with the quarterback position. There's a lot you throw on any quarterback highlights and you're going to see a bunch of fly routes and the quarterback just kind of throwing it, and landing in the receiver's hands, receiver scoring a touchdown. I mean, you're going to see like 10 of those. You need to see it in person. You need to see some of the warm-up stuff. You need to see how they interact, all that sort of stuff. I struggle with a comparison at this point, and yeah, CJ Stroud. That's a tough one to make this early.
and then somebody asked, how is the mobility? How is Baker's mobility? That is something you can tell. You can also tell the athleticism simply if you go just along on the basketball side of things alone. So I think North Carolina is getting a guy here who, again, has a ton of room to grow and grow up and mature, but has the foundation to be really good and is already considered to be really